Hello and welcome back to another Adventures of Tasman. Now, I have moved my bed out of the making room. So I just want to show you some of the updates I've done. I'm not sure if this was up here before, but got rid of some trophies, put up some stuff on the shelf. I've kind of done some beautification of this place. Also went and bought a fishing rod from the trader. I haven't used it yet. Place for my swamp key. We have been filling up some of these things, so I've been getting my Surtling cores, so 19 of them now. I did have another trophy. I think I put it inside the room. I'll go and show that in a moment. We do have an event going on. I started moving from the swamp base to a certain core and got caught with a event, so I'm going to have to go there and just sit there with the hammer out, repairing things, I think. I did get the next level, so I can make sausages, which are great for health, but not necessarily stamina. What I do want is it turnip stew or something? Well, there we go. Turnip stew gives you a 55 and 18. Boar meat and 3 turnips. So I have been doing some farming. Wow, I can only make 2 of these, but we'll do that anyway. And 2 boar meat, so we'll give this a go. It'll be the first time I've done it. Oh, new item, there we go. We will pop that on our menu. Our Queen's Jam we're getting a 40 stamina out of and 14 health. 45, 15 and 23, 23. So we'll keep the boar jerky. We might actually top up. How many did we have there already? 5. So we might actually just shove in another 5. Pop that back at 10. And Queen's Jam, we might just put that back at 10. Now, I don't necessarily want to run around with 4 food groups. Sausages are good if I want something with lots of health and I'm getting my stamina elsewhere. That might be a good thing to do. But what I will do is show you what I've done in my world. So I put in 3 and 2. So travel is now disconnected, and I'll show you why. So let's go and have a look over here. So this is our swamp. I ran the whole swamp. There's a hut there. There was a castle there, not a crypt. I can't find any more crypts. Now, I haven't been in this area here, but I have been to probably about here, and I can see out here it's just water. Water and a few trees. So the swamp is actually the same as what's out here. It's just a few extra trees. It's still called swamp, but there does not appear to be any more, all the way down to here, any more crypts, which is really annoying because I built a swamp base, so it was a good run. So I believe on this side there is more swamp, because when I did the episode where I sailed around this area, there was more swamp there. I do need to go down to bone mass. Bone mass will be in a swamp. I may as well go to the trader and set up my boat and sail down and work out what's down here. So I think from memory somewhere about here is more land. There is ocean, obviously. We will have to cross over, probably map around until we get to bone mass, or we run. And I'll have to set up another teleport down that way. So if there is a closer bone mass, I have not yet worked out where. I think I've found 2 indications that say go to bone mass, and the second one said already located. So, but other things I've done at my base since you guys have seen it is that I've beautified it. I got an oak seed, or acorn, sorry. I have planted just bushes, more carrots. How long the carrots got? 55 minutes. I made a little bit of a path around, so I did a little bit of beautification. Haven't really got my way down here. I do want to take that rock out, but I'm worried that I'll wreck the wall. I have actually extended the wall a little higher. Every time the trolls came, they were throwing things at my building, and I didn't like that. Stone cutter out here so that I can make stuff. I will turn this area into something. Haven't worked out what yet. I think I've shown you guys not much has changed here. I might have moved these around just a little bit. So one on the end is a little bit too close to the roof and continually gets stopped by smoke. What I might end up doing is raising the roof on this another level. Let's see if we can get up here. See who's around. So just raise it up one more. I could even go up one more, but a less steep roof in there. To be honest, it doesn't even need a roof on those things, but it just looks good. Did put a fence around the raspberries up here. Those fences, so I'm just having a coffee while I'm talking. Those fences are more not to stop, not to have a go at the railings like this guy, but so that I don't chop the trees down and drop them on free raspberries. Because what happens is the trees come down and they can actually fall on these and break them, and then you just don't have them anymore. I've lost a few that way, so I've started putting fences around, and what happens is when there's some of these trees down, I didn't actually plant these are ones that come with it, and I haven't bothered with the ones up here. As you can see, I haven't actually chopped the trees down. You can chop them to try and fall in a certain direction, but sometimes even when, like if I want to make that go that direction, that way, it sometimes comes back on you. You know, I guess it depends on the wind. Alright, I'm going to get those three groups going for now, and I'll keep the others. I think there's just something to read, isn't it? Yeah. I have planted the white tree, the fine wood trees here. I've only had 3 seeds, but I have been harvesting. I think I had 4 here. 2 were planted and 2 were already here. I've got a lot more forest in this area that I can go and get more, so that's good. I did actually plant more down here. Now, I mentioned on a previous video that trolls kept coming along here and throwing things, even when I'm like standing up and they're shooting them. So I planted trees, which sometimes actually makes it harder for them to get in and out. And then there's the ancient bark, which I had some ancient seed. A few more of the standard, is it birch or beech? I can't remember which one's which. And my corewood ones down the end. I may bring down some workbench or create some workbenches here and replant the grass. I tried flattening it, and then I realised it's going to be a mammoth deal to terrace all the way up there. I may as well leave it as it is. I do have boar that spawn in here. I've still got boar at the other place. If I can find a level 1 or 2 boar, I will definitely farm them here as well. But I could put a fence in here, and then you make the fence a little bit smaller when you start having the boar like that spawn in. I could bring, I think there's another boar up there somewhere I saw. Could get him to chase me. You could get a few more boar here, but at the moment I just go over to the stone base that you guys would have seen in previous episodes if you have been watching the series. Alright, let's go dump the raspberries. And let's keep one turnip stack here. And I'll probably go sit out the remaining, it's probably 2 minutes something. I've got to get the repair. So the swamp is moving, so I'm getting shot with arrows on the floor. I built up in a tree. Here we go, you can hear it already. Smell, the foul smell of the swamp. There we go. So they're there somewhere. All I've got to do is make sure that I keep this place looked after. So there's a certain course. All I want to do is have a base there that I can run straight over there and collect the cores. What I've got to do is, they were shooting arrows. It doesn't sound like they are now. So as long as I can keep this place repaired, let's zoom out the window if we can. There we go. Oop. Right, so there's just a couple of guys. I don't think there's a bow guy. Oh, look at the little skeletons. 4 of them standing in front. We can just wait. When the foul smell from the swamp disappears. What happened was I was just building this little hut thing on a unbreakable tree. I had a stone bench down, so I was going to replace a lot of the bottom area there with stone. And those guys turned up and started shooting stuff. And it's like, oh, okay. Doesn't actually sound like they're doing much at all, to be honest. They're not shooting bows. When I was here, like I wasn't ready for a swamp raid thing happening. I just wanted to build my place. You know what? We could actually probably. Any wood? No, I have no wood. Might. Yeah, there we go. 2 wood. I don't think there's going to be enough for a roof. But I have a gap there, so it's one of these. There we go. I can hear them shooting arrows now. There we go. Where are you shooting arrows to? Are they shooting the floor? No. Something must be poking through. Yeah, there we go. Huh. If I jumped up here, no I cannot. Yeah, I can. That doesn't need repairs, but they are hitting it. No, they're hitting everything else. So that's what I was getting, but I'm sure I had more. Okay, now they've stopped, that's why. Alright, we'll probably go out and deal with them now. Now that the foul smell has ceased, we probably... Where are they? Ah, right below. Oh, look at them all. Those ones are actually not. Zoom in a bit. They're not undercover. I do have some roofs up. I'm not overly interested in dealing with these guys at the moment. Yeah, they can go disperse. I don't need the entrails. I don't need the bones. I've got hundreds of bones, and I'm getting close to probably 100 entrails. So the idea here is it's called swamp, but I'm going to change that to Surtling Core Farm. That actually fit away from there. Yeah, Surtling Core Farm. Alright, and this is my travel. But it is still called... Hello? Swamp, yeah. Alright. Actually, it might be better off calling this one that. So let's go Surtling Core Farm. That's the right way of spelling it. And oh, I wonder if I can get that right. SCF. I'm going to forget that if in future I need to change that. So let's just go cause. Alright, and then what we'll do is we'll come back here. See if any of the guys will bother to walk away. Call it 11 for a second. And then let's call... Oh, only because I've got one, it's called 1. Cause. There we go. Pause, there we go. So that's now joined, and look at all the crowd. Oh, I'll have to go down there and deal with them eventually, but can't be bothered at the moment. Alright. Nothing needs repairing, that's good. Maybe some roof. How they shot the roof, I don't know. I guess they missed me. It was fine. Alright, so what we'll do now is we'll use this one as travel. Travel is my spare, so what we're going to have to do, get away from there, get our 11 comfort. We're going to have to go explore, like I said. May as well head towards Bone Mass. I do know there's going to be swamp there, but I also know that there is swamp under here because I travelled down here and there was swamp on both sides. It is barely in between here. So that still says ocean, but it must be just under there. What we might do is we might just come out from the trader, because I've got to teleport with the trader, make our way down here, and then by the looks of it, it's shallow here, so there's probably land right below here, and then just start mapping our way however it goes. Until then, I'm going to see how far we are with our food. Turnips are here. Turnips are ready in 43. No seed. Oh, I'd have no turnips growing. Right, but we do have plenty of yellow mushrooms. And normal mushrooms. It's good having a mod that you can plant anything. That's how I'm doing this. If you guys are interested in finding out what it is, I mean, you can go look up plant anything mod, or write a message in the comments and say, hey, what is the mod? And then if you guys are interested, I will list them. That's so much honey at the moment. It's almost time to sleep. I can show you what I've done with the bed to give us a full 11 as well. Thistles. With 108 thistles, I'm not utilising them yet. Yellow mushrooms are going well. I won't need to go back and pick any from a skeleton base. I've got so many skeleton bases here. 1, 2, 3. There is no reason to go to them. They don't yield anything I can't get from other, like a certain flame. So I've actually got 2 of them there. 1 there and 1 there, and I finished the crypt. Crypt also has yellow mushrooms. And that hut up there now has no teleporter. It was just access to get into the swamp, and then we found the swamp base and went, yeah, sure. Could potentially go and investigate this mountain. I did look at options for how to find silver without doing the next boss. If I use my stag breaker and hit the ground and it says too hard, I can dig down there, and that's where silver is. Alright, I do have my armored stand. That is bronze gear, so all my bronze gear is on there or in there. This is my leather gear. All my leather gear, you can't even see that. All my leather gear is and older actually on this guy and or in there. So, and we get 11 bonus sleep in here. I'll show you how to get that 11 in my current status, or how I got it. Because I have the large fire down there, the I don't remember what they're called now. the hearth. I've got a table, I've got a bench stool out of core wood, I've got a fine wood, and I've got the banner. That actually gave me a full 11 resting comfort and a full 18 minutes of rested bonus. Do have the trader over here, this stone house, and home. Home is actually downstairs of the stone house, and I do need to move that. Actually, I might end up moving the stone house one. I don't need it upstairs, but it might be a good idea to go over there occasionally. I'll use home, and I'll call it... Actually, you know what? I might change that name now. Because the stone house is actually the boar farm now. Let's go feed them. Alright, so we're downstairs of the... I'm going to put this back on. I might actually call this boar. Right, yeah, and I can catch it back up. So I've got my butcher's knife, mushrooms, 6 mushrooms. Oh, I've got 9 boar now. We'll go pick a couple more. Empty, empty, empty. So it's just the wood and core wood. If you've been watching the series, you know this base very well. A bit neglected now because it only has the one furnace. Don't even need to keep that. I did reinforce it, but I don't need to keep coming to this island. Other than a copper there or a spawner, if I want to do a spawner farm, get as much stone and wood as possible. Alright, there's 2 more mushrooms, so we've got 8 mushrooms. I think we have 9. We only can breed 8 of them. So we've got a boar and 1 through 6. 6 are my breeders, but we can actually breed some of the boar as well. So we'll end up with more than... Hang on, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 9. Okay. You guys hungry? 8 of you can have... Do you know what? Some special one can eat as well. Because, you know what? 3 loves you. Aww. 4 loves you. Ah, they all love me. Alright, have little piglets. Now, I noticed that... well, I don't know if they eat the yellow ones. Maybe they don't, or maybe someone's got in the way. One hasn't got any food. No, one has. Huh. Okay, I think they... Here we go. Boar, you going to eat the yellow? Alright, maybe they don't eat yellow. And I left one thing of bee stuff here, just in case I do come to this base in order to get stuff. Future plans for this particular base, and that's kind of like a recap episode. I do need to chop down the ancient bark trees. I might use a lot of this... Oh, I ran on something. Might use a lot of this area for planting trees. I do have more raspberries over there. And if I do a quick run back, I've got mushrooms, raspberries, raspberries. So I can actually do a decent raspberry run and back towards the home base. And there's more raspberries even further that way. So I have marked them so that when I start needing them for future recipes. I'm also going to bring over the stone cutter and I'm going to disassemble this building over here, because that's an awesome amount of already dug out stone. I can just shove it in a box and I can just take down the whole building. I don't need it. I've got this one. So, and I'm not going to build this one up anymore. So I'm not going to waste that stone. I'll actually take it to... Well, actually, I'm going to take it to my permanent home, which is now over here. So the one that you saw at the beginning of the episode. And I will fill up that base. Now we're just going to hang around a little longer here until the pigs breed. I planted that big mushroom there. That was one of those glowing mushroom things. Useless. Totally useless. Can't even dig it up or chop it down. It is a decoration. Yeah, I planted those flint as well. Oop. Oop. Oh, get off the edge there. I created a moat. Oh, there's a lot of flint here. Actually, I've called that Flint Island. When I say I've called it Flint Island, on the map, say Flint Island, there's got to be at least 15 to 20 flint. Kind of like how just in a few steps I did here, flint just appears everywhere on this flat stuff. How many we got there? Plus the ones I picked up the top. 13. Doesn't take much, so if I need flint, this is where to go. Pinecone seed. I wonder where that... I chopped something down and didn't pick it up. Yeah, probably. Neck. It's been something I've killed. Oh yeah, shot him with my arrows and stuff. Yeah, okay. So if you're playing this game and you think, oh, my stairs might get destroyed, I don't know about these flat pieces, but the stairs are ignored by basically by AI. Unless you're standing on them or near them, they won't bother destroying it. They basically just ignore it. Now, if I put the same cover I've got there, which I'm contemplating, but if I put it over here, this stuff won't rot. But the problem is, down there, or trolls, when the ground shakes, they'll club it and they'll destroy it. But they don't go for this part if I'm standing up over there. But they will go for anything they can see, except the stairs. Again, the ramps, these stairs seem to be... Oh, hello. 144 damage. Okay, my new bow is working out quite well. We'll keep the necktails because we're going to need those. Did any of my pigs breed? I don't think I heard them. What I might end up having to do is go and sleep, so... Well, honestly, why are we out of food? Let's save that. We'll go get some wood to burn. Oh, we do have wood actually in downstairs. Oh yeah, so I put in a few spikes down here, and I put these stairs in so that when they come to attack, they ignore them, which is actually pretty good. They'll throw things at the torch and or these covers because they can see them. They don't throw anything at the flat part here because they can't see them. There's a lot of goodies down there. It might have been the last time we had an attack and I didn't bother go collecting it. There you go, piggy sound. Heard a pig squeal? That's actually a piglet being born. There we go. Hello, piglet. We've only got one. I'm expecting we'll have 3. Even though I put 8 mushrooms down. No, I could have 4. As many as 4. But they don't always breed, I've noticed. Alright, we do need wood. I might actually take half up. Now the reason is I'm going to hang around here. Oh, there's nothing, no coal there. I'm going to hang around here long enough for piglets to be born. Also need to make sure that this fire has... Oh, we're fine. What we might do is we might actually put firewood in there. You know what we'll do is we'll that there, and if I ever come here, we're going to need something to cook with. Right, so the only way you can do the necktails is that. We can light up some of these. I do still have these benches here, and I may pack up some of this. I'll leave that. But some of these that have metal costs, and when we get a, I guess it will be, what's the next biome we're going to be going to? Mountain. I only had 2. Yeah, okay. So what I'll do is we'll put in some wood here, and hang on, did I drop one? Oh, we did 2. Just in case I need food. I do have honey. There's always going to be honey here. And we'll leave 1 mushroom. Chest is empty. Everything else is empty here. Alright. How many more pigs did we get? None. 1 little piggy. As it's called. Piggy. Not even piglet. Piggy. Alright, you are sheltered. We can go. Got a couple more. Alright. Now this is the other stone house. So this is the one we don't need anymore, because I don't need to have a teleport. I do right now. Actually. No, I don't want to go because I've only got 1 piggy. I need a couple more. Just going to show you how this happens. If we have to speed it up, we will. I don't think they're going to breed. It's not resting time yet, is it? It is too. Alright, we'll sleep and see what we get. Maybe we'll get a piggy overnight. If you're drinking coffee while you're watching this, just remember it might go cold. Mine did. Go heat it up. Get yourself another one. Alright, we got any more pigs? We do have a grey dwarf down there. Oh, any more fuel? Yeah, we do. Can we zoom out? There we go. This actually come up as a pretty good base. I don't think we're going to get any more than 1 piglet on that breeding session. That's a bit of a shame. Alright. Tame and hungry again. Wow, I have to go do a mushroom run for you guys. Where are the other guys? There's a little piglet. There it is down there. You can't pat the piglet. They're not tame. They're hungry. Should I drop stuff under there? No. We can take 1 more honey. My breeding's not going so well. What have we got? Mushrooms up there. But not enough worth doing a trip. I've got another 50 to 100 back at base. Well, there you go. 1 through 6 plus 3 boar and 1 piggy. That's 10. So if I bought 10 mushrooms, I should be able to do well next time. Alright, well, doesn't look like we're going to get much out of them. I'll keep a few resources here. Maybe I'll leave that there. Alright, so what do we call this again? Boar. you 2. And you're 1. Yep. Alright. And we're going to call you... Oops. I bumped the key. Boar. That's Boar Farm. There we go. Oh, I might just grab some mushrooms before we go. How many do we have? Oh, you know what? Not as many as I thought. Maybe off screen I will do some mushroom running. So let's go back to the Boar Farm. Again, it'll take me downstairs, and we'll go and collect that other teleport and move the bed back into its original middle position. No, I'm not going to feed you guys at the moment because one of you is still a piglet. Tiny fella. You know what? You may as well go up the top with food. The only reason I've got the flint there is in case I need to make some more arrows. Right, let's take that, and I don't need that, and that, but we will put it back. You know what, I'm going to just, well, have it that way. Alright, I'm claiming it. Nothing's happening here. Oh, ancient bark, that might be a good idea to go collect. Still haven't built anything with it. Get around the area there. Pop you in there. That's for writing a sign. Okay, yep. Put it there for now. Put extra there. Oh, hello. You gonna do anything? Let me do some practice with you. Come. Oh, okay, whatever. You didn't want to play. That's a bit of a shame. New iron axe worked really well. Big tree. That is a huge stump. Where's that going to roll? Ah, it took out the grayling. Oh, I'll take some of that ancient bark, thank you. Now, I do, well, I do need to collect a lot of this fallen down core wood. But then again, no, not necessarily. If you're running a server, it is a good idea to get rid of them and the anything that lays on the ground because it all adds up and can affect frame rate. That's not going to be the case with me and just doing it by myself. I'll get rid of these stumps because I like to clean the ground up. And I do have a bunch of stones there I can dig out too. When it comes time for stone, this is going to be great because I'm going to take that whole place down, take these stones down. I can turn this into another farming area, although I do have that next to my main base. Red dude. Hello, red dude. Say hello to my spear. Oh, there's another dude. Spear's doing pretty good now. Let's see if we can shoot him. Oh, oh, he went down. Oh, it's on level 1. Wow, I suck at shoot. Oh, he changed. Let's make it harder. Oh, he's gonna get spiked. Oh, he's gonna get spiked, all right. Thank you. Thanks for coming. I'll take all that. My jump hurt. Whoop. Oh, mate, that's a wrong place to land. But I'll take those feathers then, because I'm going to need more arrows. Alright, did our pigs breed? I think we only got the one piggy. How big are you? Small. You have to pat them first or something and then feed them. Don't feed them again. Alright, how many are there? Well, Piggy's probably not going to eat, so let's save one. There we go. Alright, make more little piggies. That's the way. Oi. Food. Yep, there you go. Yeah, can you see the food? Yeah, I thought you might. No, it only takes two of you. You can't. It's not a three-way. Alright, let's not watch. I don't think there's anything to see anyway. Blueberries are an hour. Alright, so these are the tasks well, to be honest, most of the time I just do it off screen. There's more resin out there and something below it. Maybe it's just a reflection. It's just a reflection. Yeah. Well, what I might do is I might oh, you're out of resin. I might just go finish off here, getting a few more boar, and I'm gonna have to prepare another boat for the next stream because there just is nothing in the swamp. Although I can now go back to that. Oh, I haven't even marked it. It's right about there. Back to that base, maybe clear the guys out from underneath, and I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. It's a short one, just a bit of logistics, a bit of where I'm up to, what I've been doing, because I've actually spent quite a few days off screen doing this, because a lot of it can be just boring stuff, but we want more boar because we're going to have turnip. I've got a whole bunch of seeds running, so we're going to have a lot more turnip stew, and turnip stew is going to give us 55 stamina and 18 health, which is pretty good. Also, it looks like the sun's going down already. Oh yeah, teleporter's there. What else we got? Might keep 7 on me. That's the teleport. More mushrooms here. We may as well take that with us. Alright. We'll go up and do I have a seat here? Yeah, I do. So, same one you might have seen me sit on a few times. Thanks for watching. I'll keep this one. Actually, I don't know how long we're gone for. Probably about 40 minutes, maybe give or take. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you've got any other suggestions, let me know, and I can see what I can do. Cheers, thanks, bye.